heads up a conflict research center with a very relatable name. You run the Difficult Conversations Lab, which I think is, a lab where all of us feel like we would fit right in. How do you study conflict?
We wanted to try to get people in real time in a space together talking about issues that they had major differences on, like Trump, like gun rights, like climate change, and we study the conditions under which conversations over those differences go well or go poorly.
Things go well when he tells participants to remember one basic fact: life is complicated.
So let me give you an example. You may take a conversation over pro-life, pro-choice. And so when they go into these conversations, they're armed for battle, right? But if you say to people, this is a complicated set of issues about health and about morality and about religion and about family. And if you do that, people feel less hostile, people think about it in more nuanced ways, and they ultimately feel better about their conversations.
But clear communication,
being able to communicate clearly and to explore the other person's position is a real key to understanding and consensus. I'll give you an example. Margaret Sanger is considered to be one of the darlings of the Planned Parenthood. She was the founder. But if you look deeply at Margaret Sanger's work at the Birth Control Review when she was editor for 8 years, it was a roadmap for eugenics and displacement of the black race through abortion. So these are the kinds of things that people do not know, but if you give them information that is irrefutable, then they have an opportunity to make change or dispute what is in black and white.
On the streets of Chicago, resolving even the smallest conflicts can mean the difference.
This is conflict resolution at its finest.
And death.
One of the first things they do when they try to interrupt gang violence is to ask, what is the root cause of this conflict? Like, how did it begin? And many times, no one remembers. The people who started the conflict died a long time ago.
The prisons and graveyards are filled with young men who died or are paying with their life because
again, this is Bill Eaton Moore. At 16, he shot someone in self-defense, but was found guilty and given 20 years. Today, he's 58, doing conflict resolution for change.
At Stanley Steamer, we love homes. It's why we